In its broadest sense, legal research includes each step of a course of action that begins with an analysis of the facts of a problem and concludes with the application and communication of the results of the investigation. Of course, when you're doing legal research, you start with the information that you have available before you spread out to looking for global or international information. So the sources of Kenyan law are the Constitution of Kenya, Acts of Parliament, treaties and conventions, the general principles of international law, of course, the English Statutes of General Application in force in England on the 12th of August 1887, and the substance of common law, doctrines of equity and statutes of general application that were in force on the 12th of August in 1897. We also have African customary law and judicial precedents. First of all, we publish this information in books. We have the Kenya Law Reports volumes, the hard copy volumes, and we have the Laws of Kenya volumes in bound volumes that you can access for your library. We also publish this information online on our website, and then we have managed to integrate legal research in electronic case flow management systems. We also have, we provide a research support desk. This is the bench research hotline. They call us and we do research for them, and we communicate to them the results of what we've done, and they're able to make their decision based on what we've done, the research we've carried out. We also provide legal research training. We did an induction training for judicial researchers. After we started the research support, we realized that we do not have the capacity to effectively handle all the judicial officers in Kenya. We managed to at least push for some acts to be created for each judge to have a judicial researcher attached to them, like law clerks. We just train them on our basic processes and how to carry out research, and also impart the knowledge that we had while we were carrying out the bench research hotline for the judges. We also did a trainings for librarians. We realized that we can also equip the librarians in the judiciary with the basic skills to carry out basic research for judges. We had a training on how legal research aids case flow management, and we also train magistrates in Kenya on carrying out legal research. When they have a matter and they need to deal with a matter, we just train them. We tell them this is how you go to our website, this is how you access case law, this is how you access the laws of Kenya information you need. Then we also provide continuing legal education and training on legal research. We were certified as a legal training institution by the Law Society of Kenya, so that we can also train the advocates on emerging jurisprudence, because we are the ones tasked with getting case law from the courts, so we can track how the jurisprudence is going in Kenya. We compile quarterly reports and we train the advocates on what the emerging trends in Kenya are. We also publish an interdisciplinary journal, that's the Kenya Law Review Journal. This journal contains articles from scholars in the legal field, judges, anyone who wants to publish anything, do research and have the article published. It's the only journal of its kind in Kenya, so we make sure we get information that has been peer reviewed, so you can always rely on it when you're carrying out your research. When you're doing research as a lawyer, as a judge, you have to back your case with, of course, case law and statutory law. Case law provides the bulk of law in Kenya, and it acts as a source of law through the mechanism of the doctrine of precedent. So according to this doctrine, a court is bound by the decisions of the court above it, and usually by a court of equivalent standing. And superior courts have power to overrule decisions of lower courts, and in certain cases to overrule their own decisions. Based on this, it's very important while you're carrying out your research and while you're training people to do research, to ensure that they know how to find the relevant cases and make sure that the cases they are relying on is still good law. It's good to know what you're looking for when you're carrying out research. On our website, you have the parties' names, you have the date of delivery, the court station, the judges' names, the case number, the citation. So on our website, we have the case search, the general search. This we have managed to integrate it with the Google custom search. And it's simple, you just type in whatever you're looking for, and when you click on it, you'll get the results. To find a case according to its details, you need not fill in all the fields. You may use one or more such criteria. This information on our website is updated in real time. We also make it easier for people to access recent legislation or acts that amend the parent statutes. We also have bills and legal notices. So all these are avenues for someone who's carrying out legal research to be able to access information to support their research at any one point. And this is what we were training the judicial researchers on. This is what we've trained the magistrates on. And any other person we've trained, we take them through this and to make sure that they know you can find this information easily at this point and how to do it. So this is the Laws of Kenya database. As you can see, you can search using the act title. You can put in the CAP number. You can search using a keyword. You can click on the table of contents and it will bring you all the acts we have in Kenya. And then we have some statutes that you can download easily. And we have all the amendment acts. So right now we have the archive of the Kenya Gazette from 1906. We update the Kenya Gazette weekly. It's usually released every Friday. Our Ministry of Information were going through a phase of open government. They wanted all government records to be able to be accessible to all Kenyans for free, so that any citizen, wherever they are, they know their rights, they know they have to access this information. The historical information from 1906 was not available initially, but we worked with them and we told them that this will aid research. This will assist Kenyans to more know about their rights and what happened before the previous years. And based on that, we also got Google on board because their search engine is very useful. You can search, you can do a full text search within and then cross the entire collection. We also have the Hansard, which is the debates of the Kenyan Parliament and the previous parliaments or legislatures dating as far as 1960 and coming forward. Wakilisha is an avenue that the National Council for Law Reporting thought that we could generate ideas as the council, get some discussion on it, and even use it for further research. We felt that other than providing this information online, why don't we create a forum where we can inform and train lawyers to make them see the trend in our jurisprudence. We decided to educate them on this. You just log in and you discuss on any aspect of the law. You get people just enriching what you have talked about. It really encourages research in Kenya in the legal sector. We have links to resources that will assist all researchers when they're carrying out their research. So when you go to the website, you're able to link to the LII or AfricanLII website, to the Bailey website, to JSTOR. All these websites actually help you as a legal researcher to carry out research. When we are doing the training, we, of course, tell them the research steps. We ask them to just understand the question posed so that you have the same understanding, you and the person asking you the question. Identify the primary sources of law or primary authority in a given jurisdiction, such as statutes, cases, and regulations, so that you start from the primary sources of law, then you move to the secondary, that's the LIIs. We've prepared a case search guide, which is available on the website. Other than having it on our website, we usually publish it in our bench bulletin to assist especially the judicial officers and anyone else who gets the bench bulletin to be able to use our case search effectively and our website generally effectively. Yes.